What brought you here, sir? Do you seek to know about the future?
It may be weird as a science believer to come to a fortune teller, but I need to know about what will happen to the world if humans didn't stop being cruel to the environment.
What you've said is what I will see. Through my magic, here is the future of human cruelty. A future filled with fire, droughts, and uncountable storms. Cities and countries that are drowned by the sea due to the heating of ice from the Antarctic snow. Pollution is what surrounds the globe, along with the waste that people have thrown. Nations and leaders fighting for trees, seeking solutions to aid the wrath of unease. A sad future it is, all due to human cruelty.
Why did the fortune teller foresaw this future?
Well, after years and years of technological modernization and development, our Earth is finally reaching its limits. As the global population continues, our consumption is also ever growing. Through human activity, greenhouse gases increases abruptly in the atmosphere. And since the beginning of Industrial Revolution, it leads to more heat retention and an increase in the surface temperature. With the help of atmospheric aerosols, it altered climate by scattering and absorbing solar and infrared radiation, which resulted to the change of the microphysical and chemical properties of clouds. Climate change has always happened on Earth. Its rapid rate and the magnitude is now the greatest concern worldwide. Now, we only have 9 years left to prevent the irreversible effect of climate change. If we don't start now, then the future, foretold by the oracle, will transpire. However, there is a way that we can do to have a better future. One that will meet our expectations and one that will mold our society to be technologically, environmentally friendly. Hurrah! A future where both nature and machinery could live together. But how is this possible? Well, through sustainability and sustainable development.
But what exactly is sustainability? Sustainability is a broad term that describes managing resources without depleting them for future generations. This concept goes beyond environmental sustainability, which concerns Earth's natural resources, to include economic and social sustainability, which relate to meeting people's current economic and social needs without compromising future generations. How about sustainable development? Well, sustainable development is the idea that human societies can live and meet their needs without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own. Specifically, sustainable development is a way of organizing society so that it can exist in the long term. Sustainability encompasses 3 pillars: economic, environmental, and social, also represented as profits, planet, and people. The pillars of sustainability are often visualized as a Venn diagram, where the 3 pillars, represented as a circle, intersect to share a common center, the area of sustainability. This visual illustrates that sustainability can only be achieved when all 3 pillars are addressed together.
Now that we know the definition, it's time for us to learn if whether what we do as an individual is sustainable or not. Ask yourself if what you do can be done over and over again forever. Does this not deplete natural or non-renewable resources? Or does this not directly harm the environment? Asking these questions when either buying products, doing business, or making actions is a great way to practice sustainability. As a community or a nation, it is necessary for us to invest in infrastructures and sources that are beneficial. After all, local communities are the core of sustainable development. Here are some examples of ways we could do so. Using renewable energy, such as solar energy or wind turbines, are essential to sustainability. They generally strengthen energy security and emit far fewer greenhouse gases than fossil fuels. However, it should also be observed to use less energy and water so that the value or cost is also in minimum. Offering eco-designs, products, and packaging that uses just what's necessary in order to save materials and reduces shipping costs. Sustainable construction, building homes, offices, and other structures that are energy efficient and that incorporate renewable and recycled resources is a way to incorporate sustainable development into residential and commercial construction. Sustainable transportation. In an effort to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, sustainable transportation is important. Communities utilize various tried methods to encourage different modes of transportation, such as public transit systems, providing bicycle lanes in the road infrastructure, highway carpool lanes, and increase in width of pedestrian walkways.
As humans, we are obligated to do more. We have the power to change our future.
Through research and science, we could make anything. It all depends on how we use it and how we behave.
Even though there are problems that seem to have no solutions, we all could do it, magically or naturally. Climate change,
Global warming,
And many more can be battled by sustainability and sustainable development.
a sustainable future starts with us.